25 Days of Christmas is on. Yes! And the biggest adventure. Countdown to 25 Days of Christmas.
Nativity story. Yeah, you had to expect this to be somewhere on the list because, hey, truth be told, Christmas is technically Jesus' birthday. So, yeah, there you go. It's technically Jesus' birthday. Whatever. Okay, it's got to happen. You know, the Nativity. It's a staple of Christmas. Okay, there you go. That's all I'm gonna say. So, the Nativity story. It's kind of in the vein of the Passion of the Christ, I guess, where if you don't like the Passion of the Christ, I mean, I don't really blame you, because there's a lot of really deep religious stuff in there, and there's a lot of really deep religious stuff in there, and it's really, really, it takes some liberties with the movie. It's kind of in that vein, where the Nativity story kind of takes some liberty to the story we all come to know and love, where Mary and Joseph, where Mary is told that she's going to have the Immaculate Conception, where she's going to give birth to Jesus. Joseph finds out, and an angel tells him that she's going to give birth to Jesus. They get married. They go to Bethlehem. They can't find room in the inn and all that. And then she gives birth to Jesus, the Nativity. And then you see the shepherds coming in, and then you see the 3 wise men coming in and all that. And I mean, it takes some liberties with it. Like, for instance, you see Joseph about to stone Mary, and then the angel stops him, and she's like, oh, whoa, that's what happened? And then he all of a sudden just comes by and is like, okay, stop, she's my wife. That's my son. We are going to get married, because it's my son. And honestly, that's some powerful stuff. This is probably the best adaptation of the Nativity in a cinematic form, in my opinion. And I mean, it's breathtaking, man. The choices that they made aren't really, in my opinion, contradictory to the overall source material. Because if it is, I will not watch it. Because it goes against the source material, okay? And it's not gonna be any better, in my opinion. So, there you go. I think it complements the story, in my opinion. And, yeah, the 3 wise men, they're kind of jokey, but they're kind of put up for laughs, but it kind of works with this movie. It works, because, yeah, man, you just went through a ton of drama and a ton of crap with Joseph and Mary getting to Bethlehem, giving birth to Jesus, that you need a little bit of a light-hearted edge to it if you want to come out of this movie not like, holy crap. If the birth was this bad, how bad was the death and resurrection, man? I mean, yeah. You kind of want a little bit of lighthearted so you can actually want to see this movie again. So, yeah, the wise men, I laughed at. They were pretty funny. They complimented the movie. And, yeah, the shepherds, I thought, were pretty good. Mary and Joseph, I thought, were just like Mary and Joseph. A realized Mary and Joseph. I highly recommend this movie. If you want to see the Nativity more or less as it would be in the real world, in the real landscape, more or less, I highly recommend it, because this is kind of a realistic take on the Nativity story. And yeah, I think it pulled it off pretty well.